Hey everybody, I'm doing another video. I'm posting a contest video now. It should be up by the time this is over with and everything. You'll see it, but it's I'm giving away 3 action figures and 3 Alex Ross standees, and the comic books. I'm going to give away corresponding comic books with the action figures. So go to that, enter it in, and give me any suggestions how you want to do it or anything like that. But like I said, if you just comment and like the video, you're entered in, and the comments and likes have to match. You know, it's like the pop contest. That's really cool contest and everything, and it's going to be really cool because these Alex Ross standees are awesome, and the action figures are going to be cool too. So go to that video and check it out. I mean, enter that contest. It starts today and goes for a week till next Sunday. So now I'm going to show you the rest of my comic books. Hopefully, you can get this all done in one video and move on to some other stuff because I've been trying to get this done for a while. These are new books I just picked up. But okay, I got this from Half Price Books. This was cool. Never saw this one before. Essential Captain Marvel. Very cool. And there's the back. Nice. Pretty thick. Like just the artwork and everything in there. All black and white. Stuff like that. Just very cool. I love these books. Everything. Hopefully do a flip through of it eventually if I can. Then I got these Marco Polo, The Adventures of Marco Polo. They had a whole bunch of printings of this. I think this might be printing 7, 8, or 9. They were all different. Number 10, I think the price went to 25 cents. So I like these. My dad used to love these books. And here's Wild Animal. I Have Known. Wild Animals I Have Known. Thought that was cool. And this one, Treasure Island. This is like a newer one. It's like I got a stiffer, hard cardstock cover. Now to the comic books. Janet picked these up. She liked them. I usually don't pick them up and everything like that because I didn't really like the artwork and everything, and it was kind of weird. $20.99 unlimited. Hulk, $20.99. Here's number 3. She thought it was interesting. Here's number 4. So I wanted to put them in the video, so she's going to probably read them and keep them out for her. And I've been trying to pick up, and I passed on them sometimes, but I've been trying to pick up all the Avengers that George Perez did. I had a set of them before. Like I said, they were part of my older collection. I sold them. I got a number 1. Here's a number 22. And I pulled all the other ones out from my other boxes and everything so I can, hopefully, I got a complete set here. Here's number 23. 24. And 25. Very nice. Set those there. What else I got in here? Okay, I got a 27. Very cool. I like when he always did the shine. He does the shine in there. That is cool. Here's 28. I got another one of these. Avengers number 12 with Iron Man holding the Infinity Gauntlet. Very cool. I got Avengers West Coast number 54. Some of the older ones, I always pick them up if they're older. Here's Batman number 6, or Batgirl number 6, I mean. So one place, I said it before, one place had them like for $5, $6, $7. I didn't pick them up. Well, these had them for a lot cheaper, so I grabbed them. Here's a Batman number 24. I think this is second printing. Batman 24. Marry Me. Wow. Here's Batman number 665. I was going through, the girl came over and she said, hey, I got a bunch of comic books. You want to look through them? I said, yeah. And I was there with my friend and was like, yeah. And we looked through them. He had one side, I had the other side, and I picked up this one on the side I was on. Batman 666. That was cool. First, I think that's the first appearance of Damian Wayne. I got to read them, everything, and I never picked them up when they came out. When I saw it, I said, that's a popular cover. Let me grab that. Here's Batman number with Catwoman over top of number 685. Alex Ross cover. Janet loves that. Here's Batman number 686. Very cool. And there's a Batman A Long Halloween. They might have printed a special edition. They might have printed this when the movie came out, the cartoon came out, which is very good. They got it in 2 parts. Now they got it with one big purchase. You buy the whole thing and you got to watch it all the way through. You don't have to go out. I bought the first half and the second half, and I didn't want to buy it again. I'm like, unless you could sell the digital copies you have on Vudu. Here's Batman Detective Comics number 850. I got number 851. I thought the cover was very cool. I like that. Make sure I stack these so they don't fall. Put them somewhere where they're not gonna fall. Okay, then I gotta rebag and board them all. Okay, here's more. I picked up a lot of Black Widow. Here's Black Widow number 2 of 6, the Marvel Knights one. Then I got a black and white second pencil version, or inked version, sketch version, you want to call it, second printing variant number 1. Very nice. Then I got number 2. Here's number 3. Nice covers. Number 4. Number 5. I like the Black Widow on the cover there. Number 6. Here's number 7, I think. Yeah, number 7. I was watching a video the other day on YouTube or Instagram. This girl had these spiders on her that were this big. Like, they had to be at least 12 inches across. I'm like, I don't know if she was in Australia. Where are the big spiders like that? They were clinging on her back. She had to be maybe 6 or 7. I was like, are you serious? I was screaming like a little girl. But she was a little girl, but she wasn't screaming. And she's walking and letting them, picking them up and crawling on her arm and everything. And they were getting on her like face. I'm like, they were all hairy and furry. And then they were on the ground and she walked up to them and they were running to her. I'm thinking I'd be like, with my big boots, scratch, stomping on it. But I wouldn't want to do that in front of her because she likes them. So I'd have to stay, hey, you know what? I'm going to stay in the house. You're a better person than I am, because either she grew up with them, I don't know. But I don't even like the little ones that are like the size of a quarter. If it get to be a 50-cent piece, you're dead. Or unless I can catch you and throw you outside, but you're probably coming back in because it's getting cold. But I don't like them. But I was surprised they were clinging on her. Somebody said, that's probably an app. And then you could actually see, no, this spider is clinging on her back. Little girl. Cute thing. Tough. She was tough. And smiling with them crawling on. I'm like, wow. But let me know if you like spiders. You would let them do that to you. And it was like there were some big tarantulas or something like that. And I was like, that ain't no doggone tarantula. That's a space station. It's like, wow. But okay. But I thought it was very cool. Here's number 8 of Black Widow. Here's number 3. There's a different ones. These are with Greg Land covers. This is number 3 of Marvel Knights. Here's number 5. And here's another number 5, 2 of them. They put out a bunch of stuff and I just grabbed them all. I said, okay, it runs, I'm gonna grab them. Here's number 6. This is a different one. This is Black Widow. This is Grayson. That was done by Richard Morgan, and the other one was Marjorie Liu. And this one's Grayson. This is number 2. And here's number 3. What do you think about the movie? I watched it. Here's number 2, Grayson. Again, I'm not sure if this is what version of this one it is. That's number 2. It wasn't terrible, but it was kind of slow. When certain characters are by themselves, it doesn't work. It has to almost like it has to have another character come into it, like Morbius. I love that movie. But his villain best friend wasn't enough. I was like, I like the character, but it just wasn't enough. It needed Spider-Man to come swinging through, like a more superhero. It was like a horror movie. It needed to be like a superhero movie, and he had to have that, maybe somehow have a version of that suit where he made it up where it helps him survive or something like that. You'd have seen him in that suit, he would have looked good because he was built nice and everything. Like to see him in that suit as Morbius, wow. But it just needed a few extra things. I liked it. I gave it 3.5 stars because I liked it because of the character. But I would have gave it 4 or 4.5 if it was just a little bit more. I didn't like the villain as much. He was kind of goofy and everything. And if you saw the movie, you'll know. But it was okay. It was okay. And it's on Netflix. I bought it, and then they got it on Netflix now. I'm like, are you serious? I don't know how long it's going to stay on there. But I bought it, and I have it on Vudu, and now it's on Netflix. And I've been saying, you know what, I'm going to stop buying movies right away because if it goes to Netflix or if it's on Disney Plus, like I saw Thor Ragnarok, or not Ragnarok, Love and Hate or Love and Thunder on the Disney Channel that I have, and I'm glad I didn't buy it on Vudu. So, well, okay, now here we're back to Free Comic Book Day, Bleeding Cool. Thought it was cool. It's not worth anything. It's just a cool cover. I'm gonna go flip through that and look through it. Then we got Boris the Bear, and I thought this was funny. Where walks the dump thing? I'm like, are you serious? So I grabbed that. And then I got some Captain Marvel books here. We got Captain Marvel number 11. As it's Captain Marvel in the heart of forever, the Son and the Father. I thought that was cool, so I grabbed that. Then we have, oh, they're falling. We got number 17 with Thanos in there. Very cool. Thought that was cool. Then I got a signed one of this, but this is number 32 unsigned. I grabbed it because I knew I was getting a signed version of it. But he signed it in black across here. I'm like, why did you get a silver marker? Or I don't know when he signed it. Maybe he didn't have a silver marker or a gold marker. Because usually if you got a black cover like that, it was like, hey, I'll sign it when I get a silver marker here. Keep this here, wherever he was at, and I'll get a silver marker. But it was in black, and you could see it a little here, but it was okay. I love signed comics. Here we go, Captain Marvel number 15. This was a cool cover, so I grabbed it. I think this is Neil Adams. Yeah, it is. Very cool. That is so awesome. Then we got Captain Marvel number 16. I thought this was cool. And then this might be the last one. The new Captain Marvel. This is number 17. I don't think it's not the last one, I don't think. And then I got this one. Here's number 18. Very nice cover. Like it. Then I got a bunch of Captain Americas. Here's Captain America number 256. Here's 262. 263. 264. Oh, I got two copies. One is in better condition. Then I got 265. 266. 267, 269, 270, 272, here's 273, 274, 281, 283, 284, just beautiful covers. 289, they had a bunch of them. I couldn't leave them. Here's 290. Then I have 297, 298, 350. This is like a thicker book here. This is like a supersized 350th issue. Here's 355, 356, 363. Varying conditions for these, 369. Then I got 383, a little thicker book here. Here's 404. Then I got 695. It's like a lenticular cover, where it's like Iron Man. Then it goes to Captain America with Alex Ross. Very cool. I love these covers. Then I got Conan, the Barbarian Annual, number 9. Conan the Barbarian Movie Special, number 1. And Contest of Champions, number 1. Conan, I love this cover, number 7. Alex Ross did one. I like a version of this. Very cool. And I think they did a statue of it too. It's cool. Crimson, Star Wars Crimson Reign, number 2. I wanted to read the story. I didn't get it before at the store, so I saw it at half price, so I picked it up. Cyclops, number 1. Fear Itself storyline. 2011. Wow. Then I got Deadpool versus Thanos, number 1 variant. Superman and Green Lantern. DC Comics Presents number 6. Yeah, Superman and Green Lantern on there. Then we got Detective Comics number 488. And it's not a mark. Yeah. Nice. I like these. Then I got a Detective Comics number 492. I love the new Jim Aparo. Yeah. Nice artwork. Very cool. Nice and clean. Make sure they don't fall. Then I have Daredevil Woman Without Fear, number 1. Then this was cool. Number 1, Daredevil, from the new series. It's an annual. Nice cover. Then the Eternals, number 1. It's Giant Size Spectacular, When Gods Walk the Earth, the Eternals. Mark Texiera artwork. Comic books are like better than the movie. There's number 1. This was is Walt Simonson? I think he did these. The Battle Begins. This is 1985. Wow. Here's number 2, 3, 5. I didn't get 4. I was looking for it because they had them all out. Like I said, when you see runs and everything, here's 6. Here's 7, 8, 9, and 12. I didn't get the other ones. I have to go back. Hopefully they'll put them out later. Sometimes they do that. And here's Fantastic Four. Grant Morrison and Jay Lee. I love Jay Lee's artwork, so I picked this up. This was a cool cover. This is Fantastic Four number 1. It says Fantastic Four 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 1. This is really cool. Then this is Fear Itself, Uncanny X-Force. I like Bianchi artwork, so this is 1 of 3. Here's 2 of 3. I just saw him. I'm like, grab him because I love his artwork. Here's 3. Yeah, here's 3 of 3. Oop, and they're sliding. Then I got a G.I. Joe European Missions. This is number 14, Deep Trouble. Thought that was cool. Then these are the last ones in this box. I'll see if I can do them all. Godzilla, The Half-Century War, number 1. Love Godzilla. Here's number 3. I didn't find number 2. Very detailed artwork. Here's number 4. And number 5. Number 5, yes. Very cool. Then I got Green Lantern. More outer space action with the Green Lantern Corps. Green Lantern. Number 166. Love Gil Kane. Then this is Guardians of the Galaxy number 1. Newer one. Then I got Ghost Rider number 1. Love this cover. Then Ghost Rider number 1. Another cover. Another series. And then Hawkeye number 2. I always pick these up when I see them. Then all new Hawkeye. I never saw this as a variant cover. I think it's going for a little bit. Beautiful. Number 1. All new Hawkeye. Then I got, these are cool. High Adventure. I got number 1. And I remember when I was a kid and I looked at it, but I never get to it because I didn't get to the store. But here's number 2 of High Adventure. And here's number 3. So I'm going to put them all together and try to flip through them and look at them. Here's Howard the Duck number 1. Funny. Then House of X, number 1. I think, yeah, number 1. Then I thought this was a cool cover. It's not worth anything, but it's a cool cover. They're Incredible Hulks. They had a whole bunch of them, and I was like, I had a whole bunch of stuff already. I said, I can't get too many. I gotta stop. This is 626. I thought it was a cool cover, so I grabbed it. Very nice. Okay, and now that was 18 minutes. Let me see if I can get the rest of these. Here we got first appearance of Green or Gold Lantern. This is Legion of Superheroes number 6. Cool. And these are wild. Lenore. This is number 10. And the first one is going for a little bit of money. This is number 11. And this is 13. Wild covers. Marvel Girl, number 1. Really nice. The Marvel X-Men collection. I think these are all book 2 of 3. I think these are some of the cards that they did. This is Meet the Skrulls. I like this cover, so I grabbed this. This is variant number 2. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, number. This is kind of beat up, number 5. It's kind of beat up a little bit, or is it? Yeah, number 5. This was cool. I like. This is second printing. McNiven, love his artwork. This is Moon Knight number 1, second printing. Love his artwork. Morbius number 2. And then I got some Namor stuff. Namor is a Submariner number 1, John Byrne. Very cool. Here's number 2. Number 3. Here's 4. 5. Let's see. Then I got it jumps to 18. And then I got an annual. It's part of the Subterranean Wars. 64 pages. 1991. Wow. Here's the Return of Defenders annual. This is part 2. Number 2. Then I got Namor, another annual. Number 4. Stalked by the Sinister Baron Strucker. Wow. This guy painted some Thor stuff too. Really cool. Then I got John Byrne. I thought he might have a signature in there, but it's not. John Byrne, X-Men number 1. Then I got some Oz Primer. This is cool. Just a second. Okay. Ozma of Oz is 1. Had to move the books around. Here's 2. Scotty Young has some awesome art where he can draw like realistically and cartoony and just in between. Here's number 3. So when I saw all of these, I grabbed them because I had some of them earlier, and I'm not sure what I did with them all. I got so many books, it's like trying to find them all and get them all cataloged and where they are. So when I saw these, I picked them up. Here's number 4. Funny cover. Number 5. Here's number 6 of 8. There's supposed to be 8 of them. Here's number 8 of 8. Then I got Dorothy and the Wizard in Oz. Here's 1 of 8. Here's 2 of 8. Try to get them all. Then I got 3 of 8. 4. And then this one's The Marvelous Land of Oz, number 3 of 8. It's like they're all going of 8. Here's 4 of 8. Here's 6 of 8. And here's 8 of 8. Then I got Monsters. Janet loves this book, so I've been picking them up every time I see them. Issue 21. I'm up to date on all of them. And these are back issues. Here's 22. 23. And 24. Then I got Punisher. This was like a little short run. It's supposed to be a story. Total Extinction, part 1 of 4. Stalked by the Executioner. This is number 12. Here's number 13. 14. 15. Here's 16. Here's 17. And then this one's 18. But I think the last 2 were 17 and 18 are a different storyline. This is No More. Wow. Then I have some free comic book stuff I see here. Here's a free comic book day, Rocket Raccoon number 1. Scotty Young cover. Then this is a shiny, glossy Sabretooth all new X-Men special event. That one. I'm not sure what number that is. Let's see if I can find it in here. Just they got a Marvel Comics thing back here, which says number 1. And a couple stuff in there. Caliban's jumping on him. That over there, I'll put it back in the bag. Here's Scream, Absolute Carnage Scream, number 1, a variant. Then Silver Surfer Warlock Resurrection, number 1. Jim Starlin artwork, very cool. Snake Eyes Dead Game, number 3. Rob Liefeld. Sonic the Hedgehog, A Traitor Within, number 143. Very cool, I gotta set that aside. And these were Gwenverse, number 1. Like the different, I got 2 of them. So, and this was came with an action figure. This is Amazing Spider-Man: The Rumors Are True, introducing the new Spider-Man 252. But I think this went into like bags or for comic books or for for action figures, I think. It's pretty thin. Then I got some Todd McFarlane Spider-Man, number 2. This is number 3. This cover always got me because there was just so much going on, and I couldn't tell. And this one too, very busy. Here's number 4. Beautiful. Here's number 5. And number 8. Number 9 with Wolverine. Then Spider-Man Loves Mary Jane, number 1. So, then we got a Free Comic Book Day Amazing Spider-Man. Nice. Then I got The Mysterious Spider-Woman Betrayed, number 23. Early one. Then Superman, number 301. I like these older ones. Then Star Wars The High Republic. This is 3rd printing of that one. Here's 1st printing of number 2. Number 3. Here's number 4. And number 6. A Rancor. Then we got Star Wars. I thought I had more of these. I don't know what I did with them. This is number 4 of 4. Star Wars Jango Fett Open Seasons. This is number 4 of 4. I thought I had the other ones, but I can't find them. I must have put them back or something. I don't know. Then I got Star Wars Legacy number 12. Keeper of the Jedi Secret. Very nice. Then we have number 13. Then we have number 14. Number 21. Here's 22. And here's Star Wars Republic. Jedi with a Gun, number 49. Here's 51, Star Wars Republic. Then I got 52. They need a little pressing on them. They got a little curve. Then I got Star Wars Republic number 65. Mace Windu on there. I saw him talk about how he got the part and everything, how he called him in to get the part, and he wasn't sure who he was talking to when he was talking to somebody. When he was on set, he was talking, oh, I'm talking to Yoda. Oh, cool, cool. And then he got to pick what lightsaber he wanted. So he was like a little kid. He's like, that one. And he's standing there like, and then I remember how he talked about how he wanted to pick the color. I guess he got to pick the color. That's why he picked purple, because nobody had a purple one. Here's Strange number 1. I like the covers. Scotty Young. He's lost in the cape. Doctor Strange number 1 with Carnage Forever. Then we got some Tarzan number 5. This was kind of beat up. It's a little warped a little bit. They didn't feel like that when I first got them, but I just grabbed them because they're older. Here's number 6. This one's got water damage too. Still nice to have stuff like that. Here's number 7. Here's number 18. Then we got Jungle Tales of Tarzan, King Size Annual number 1. Very cool. And Janet got this Top Dog. I think I have these 1 through 8 or something like that. But it's number 5, so we got a 2nd copy. And there's a Thanos number 1, 2nd printing. Thanos Rising number 3. Cool. This is cool. Mighty Thor number 372. I've been looking for this for a while. That Time Syndicate or Time group. Very cool, like from the Loki series, which I still have to finish watching. Me and Janet started watching, we never finished it. Here's number 380. Here's 395. 400. We'll go a little bit faster. 415. Here's an annual, number 14. 1989. Here's an annual from 1990. Number 15. And here's a Thor number 1. I never got this cover before. I love it. First Thor. Very cool. John Romita with a symbol there. That's really cool. I like they did that with the Avengers, and I think they did it with Spider-Man too. And some other ones. But that was nice. The Mighty Thor number 22. Here's 23. 25, the glossy gold cover. Very cool. And this was cool because it's got a female Thor. Who is Thor Girl? Very cool. That was number 33. And then the last ones are Barry Windsor Smith, number 38, Thor. Here's number 39. And then here's another Thor Girl, 46. Tragedy in that one. Here's God of Thunder, number 18. Here's Venom, number 1. Set them down here, make sure they don't fall more. And I got 3 copies of this. I thought it was a cool cover, so I grabbed it. Number 5 of Venom with Dazzler on the cover. Thought that was cool. This is nice. This is War of the Realms, number 1, variant cover. Nice. Then I got Infinity Warlock and the Infinity Watch. And they're signed by Angel Medina. I didn't realize that. Got them signed right there. Then I got number 10. Wild Thing, number 1. Witchblade and the Punisher. This is a beautiful cover. This is Wonder Woman, number 56. Love it. And I got X-23, number 2. Here's number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Then I got X-Men Gold, number 1. Controversial book. And then last book, X-Files, number 1 or number 0. Thought that was cool. So hopefully you like that. But let me know what you think. That's all of them. I'm gonna take a picture so you can see what you're looking at, and then I'm done. I finally finished all those comic books. I had a bunch of them. I finally finished them. I'm gonna start on the other stuff now. But go to the contest. I'm gonna make sure I fix the picture on that one. But thank you very much for watching. You guys have a great day, and Collector Dude is out.